Already, we've got a semi stuck on this ramp right now. It's on I-30 eastbound and that southbound 45 ramp here. So this is what we're dealing with. You can see they're totally stuck. I was chatting with everyone this morning about, those that had to drive in or maybe drove in last night, different conditions, what they were seeing. And this is really the big thing we've been warning you since yesterday. Bridges, overpasses, tough to get up. They freeze first and all of that. And we've seen a lot of semis get stuck. Yesterday, we saw cars slide off of the roadway in some areas because of the dangerous conditions. So right now, it doesn't look like anyone's going anywhere on this ramp with this semi and another vehicle with their hazards on. I'm going to step out of the way because there's another one just behind it as well. And this is just one of the probably many things we're going to see throughout the day. We could likely see throughout the day. I do want to switch you over to a few more TxDOT cameras right now, working to switch through here. 35E in Dallas and Commerce southbound. You can just really see that thick coating of snow on the interstate. One car cruising through. You can't see any of the lane lines. We know that can be extremely dangerous. I was talking to, again, a few other coworkers this morning, and they were saying they just kind of drove in the middle of the road, tried to follow different tracks and, try to be really, really slow on the roadways if you do have to travel. But the message that we're getting from TxDOT today is to stay off the road so that they can work to treat and clear what's already happened. This is I-20 in Fort Worth, right around Resource this morning, where we are seeing some of those crews work through the area and clear off what is remaining from the storm. And we know, like Marielle said, it's not over. We're getting another wave later today, which of course our meteorologists will be keeping you in the know about. 35 and Oak Street North in Denton. This is one of the areas that got hit really hard. Another thing, it does look like we've got crews working to kind of clear, or maybe that's just a couple cars with their hazards on. It's a little bit tough to tell. Volume is light. That's going to be the silver lining, and we're hoping it stays that way again so that crews can do what they need to do to make things safer on the roadways, Mark and Kara.
Yeah, and I was one of those people Erica was talking to because I chose to drove into work today. I had the option to stay at a hotel, and I chose to drive, just FYI.
And you were okay.
And
you took it really slow.
Nobody was on the road.
Right.
And I drove 30 miles an hour. I don't think and they all looked the same, right? Mockingbird, 75.
Right.
Nothing looked better or worse, just snow and ice packed.
Yeah, and we just focused on the main highways and interstates across a few different counties this morning. Side streets too is what we want to warn everyone. I'm sure your neighborhood roadways looked pretty sketchy too. So that's why it's just safe bet to stay warm and stay safe today, guys. All right.